What's up, everybody? I am Sniggenhoff, and we are back playing some Tyranny. In the last episode, we came over to Cacophony and had a little sit-down chat with the voices of Narat, and we are going to head over to the Burning Library now. So let's get a move on. I want to see if I have permission to talk to this quartermaster. I may not. I didn't see a voice dialogue option to ask for it from the voices, though, so I may have to do something first. Ah, given permission to sell you our wares. Let me see what you have for sale. Wonderful. Crimson Great Spear. Two-handed spear, I guess? Swineherder. Two-handed. Marrow Reaper. One-handed. Fractured Iron Sword. Leather Shield. Let's sell some stuff first and foremost. What is this? House Seal. Probably something I don't want to get rid of. Yeah, a quest item. Definitely don't want to get rid of that. I'm gonna... No. There we go. I definitely... I might still hold on to all these fine items. Just in case I might need them, but the rest of them can probably just go away. I was gonna keep a set of heavy armor on me, wasn't I? Heavy armor... I don't know who the party members are in this game, but if I find somebody who wears heavy armor, I think I want to have some stuff ready for him if I need it. I don't think I'm going to sell any of the consumables or any of the... I might sell this trinket just because it's like a... I didn't pick it up or loot it from anywhere in game. It was just like, give it to me. I don't really want to do that. Also the hero potion. That one. Don't want to sell the tower stuff, and we can sell that. Okay, so let's trade that first and foremost. Let me see. Okay, so what is... It's just a two-handed weapon. Okay. About your armor. It's got more armor, better slash and fire armor, and plus 1% deflection. But it does cost like half my money. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend any money on that right now. I don't need any more camping supplies, at least for the moment. So, let's get a move on. Off to the Burning Library. I wonder if I'll be able to do like all three of the quests eventually, or both the quests that he gave me, or if like you pick one or the other to do. Ambush. Your journey is interrupted by the feral howls of a hunting pack of beastmen. Their leader is an impressive specimen, her black mane as night and her body scarred from battle. Let's change how much unarmed attack damage your characters will do. I did know that. I thought about going unarmed for this playthrough, but I think a lot of people do that, so. Kills in shadow. Before you towers a massive creature of fur and flesh, her short, black snout snuffling in the air.
Know this scent. Stench of blood, sweat, battle, iron and death. Smells like alpha. Smells of strength. But is male. Have been stalking human centrail. Have ranged many more than 5 nights through tribe and human territories of Tyr's land, hunting for human called Fate Binder, for human who woke horizon rock called Mountain Spire.
Hey, that's me.
Have hunted hot high, cold low, wet dry, traipsed far until paws bled, but always human who smelled of alpha evaded beast woman. Had to slink through shadows, fast, quick, without rest to catch delicious prey at last.
Not looking for...
Beast woman did not range so far, chasing scent and tracks of fate binder, only to step aside and watch human leave beast woman behind. Nope. Will not move from way.
I kind of want to slap her in the face, because I think Okay, I think she is a potential party member. From the way she's voiced and the fact that it's like you will not leave me behind. And I think she's going to respect strength, so I kind of want to slap her in the face. Thick muscles ripple as flex as Beastwoman rises to her full height. She towers over you, 8+ feet of savage, rough-hewn strength. Her coat is matted and scarred. She wipes a wad of blood and mucus at your feet. Well, that wasn't it. That was not it at all. We may have just lost a potential party member, so that's great. Hit her with a thrust. And then... how do I... this. There we go. Alright, now back off. Throw that there, I guess. Can I hit all three of them without hitting any of my party? Looks like it. Okay, bro. Please. Do I have to target somebody with it? I probably have to target somebody with it. Let's take her out first. That's gonna hit everybody, that's gonna hit everybody. Okay, that's just not gonna work. Yep, I think I just killed her. Good job. Unless I get myself dead here in this battle, but I don't think I'm going to. Switch to the spear.
I should try something else. I'm injured. Take that.
Oh! Battered and bloody, the beast woman drops to all fours. She crouches low, belly rubbing in the dirt, and as she ducks her head in a show of submission. Oh man, yield or die.
Shadow yields to Fatebinder.
Why have you tracked me down?
No human called Fatebinder. Kairos breeds words on paper. Fatebinder binds words to earth and sky. Makes ground tremble. Makes night cry. Blood and fire. Human is not first Fatebinder. Kills in shadow has hunted. Tribes of Kairos fear Fatebinder. Human Alpha claimed Horizon Rock called Spire, and Archons did not kill Fatebinder. Archons rolled over and whined, covetous. Kairos hunts human realms to extinction. Rules tribe of blood and ruin, starvation and death. Seeks to slaughter beast women like prey. But beast women are not prey. Are not flighty, feeble-minded humans. Beast women are savage hunters, bred to fight Kirut, like Fatebinder who smells of alpha. Strong always kill weak, then grow weak. Not killed is migration of life. What kills in shadow is not weak now. Will not be weak for many long seasons. Will join Fatebinder and survive Kairos' tribe. Kills in shadow is not beta. But even alphas submit to stronger-willed primas. Many packs make a tribe. Is this not a thought humans also understand? Beast woman will follow Fatebinder. Will not dominate, Unless Fatebinder begins to smell weak. Kills in shadow will not shelter stone whelps anymore. Scamper, run, flee! Do not want to see shadows lurking, stalking behind. Barb cleft his leader now. Will not like if Kills in shadow catches sight or scent of stone mongrels again.
Okay, so we've got this chick. I think Lantry needs to stay because he's a healer. Which makes me want to replace Ebb and go back to having 2 ranged and 2 melee.
I'll tack home. No doubt, see you there. Interesting.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Sweet, we got ourselves Kills and Shadow. Got a freaking beast woman in our party. First of all, let me rearrange the party. Go with something like that. Give myself a little bit of space behind them. Let's see what kind of talents and stuff she gets. First of all, I think I'm going to just bump up her might. Or am I? I do kind of need a tank. Let me see what her talents are first. So she's got Ravager, Jewel Claw, Natural Weaponry, Primal Scream. What's this? Strike forcefully with a weapon. Dealing damage. So she's got she has an unarmed tree and she has a weapon tree, it looks like. Can she equip weapons? She has a mace here. I could give her that mace. She can't equip armor, but she can equip trinkets. So do I want to have her go with weapons or not is the question. Can she hold 2-handers? Yes, she can. She can hold 2-handers it was on weapon crit, foe target, push. Okay. I mean, she's already got a point in the Ravager tree, so that kind of makes me want to go with this. Attacks from stealth. Kills in shadow, uses 2-handed weapons as 1-handed. Okay. This is a nice AoE though. I kind of could use AoE. And also, I mean, just the Sunder armor would be nice for focusing targets down. So now I kind of want to have her use a weapon. Oh, I have multiple different talents I can take. I don't think I want her to be stealthy. I definitely want that, and I think I want that. Grants bonus damage on prone targets. Grants a damage bonus while wounded. That's pretty good. As Kills in shadows, health reduces, her damage and attack speed are increased. Gain a permanent health bonus and reduction to all incoming crush damage. Move rapidly towards an enemy, trampling foes in your path, dealing crush damage and knocking them prone. Actually, I think I want that, and I think I want that. I'm gonna bump up her vitality a little bit, or it's vitality. And then I think I'm gonna put the rest into might. Okay, so you need to wear this. And I think eventually I'm going to want you to have wounds, so that would be really good to have on you. So you can attack even faster while you're wounded. And then Stampede. That's our team attack. Both of us instantly dash to a target and attack. The Fatebinder's attack stuns the target and any enemies nearby, while Kislen's shadow effect inflicts a powerful bleed effect. This is the Breaking Iron, Swift Savage Strike. That's the cone attack, and then this is the trample attack. Okay. Well, alright. Do I want to rest real quick? Probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. It's Healer's Day. It's an interesting new development. Oh, there's some. First of all, there's something to loot over here. What am I even doing with myself? Second of all, that's not even the way I need to go. Said. Okay, there we go. Got some Azure Bell, some Beast Blood Pollen, and a hide. Alright, to the Burning Library. So yeah, like I've never played through any of this, so I'm seeing all this content for the very first time.
Can't do that. Interesting.
Censor would be honored to receive you. I'm sure she would, but first, it's looting time. Or he. The censor could be a he as well. I'm not sexist. Some fine heavy cloth sandals. Okay. Alright, well if Kills in Shadow is going to be our main tank, we may not need to hold on to those, hold on to that heavy armor anymore. Ah, if it isn't the Fatebinder of Tunon, what an unexpected surprise! I am the censor and welcome to my camp. It is good to see a familiar face. It is, I think it is a woman. Without question, her voice, yeah. Sadly, I must say I can't entertain you properly at the moment. You've come at a very busy time for me. We're making a bold push to explore the library's depths. However, before we finish our pleasantries, would you satisfy my curiosity? Why are you here? Sure, I'll be straight up with you. Ah, you must be in the Silent Archive. I'd hoped to have retrieved it already to avoid just such a problem. Unfortunately, we haven't finished our search yet. If your goal is to find it, you should know it's not as easy as walking in there and taking it. It seems tricky. It seems that the tricky sages were afraid that someone might want to take their precious archive and hid it behind a barrier, arcane, impenetrable. Really a shame for how many men we lost to rebounding spells. So my men are looking for the passcode to get beyond it. We don't know how many parts there are, just they're somewhere inside the library. Not even these scholars have been able to find the pieces for us. Not yet, anyway. So I gave everyone some incentive and made a game out of it. You are welcome into the library, provided you agree to play by the rules of the competition. If you want to find the Silent Archive, you must take part in my game too. So I could just like betray the Alliance and straight up attack. But I don't think I want to do. If I am going to betray the Scarlet Chorus, I'm not going to do it right now. I'll wait for that. Tell me about this game. Several Scarlet Chorus teams were dispatched down into the ruins of the library, each with some sages to serve as guides. The team who completes the passcode, gets to the barrier, and gains access to the Silent Archive will face glory and reward. The other ones, only one is allowed to succeed. If you wish to join in the merry hunt, you will be yet another team racing against the others, though you won't be getting any sages, of course. You have sages working with you. How'd you manage that? The chorus can be most persuasive at times, and if you know how we like to employ unconventional incentives. What is the Silent Archive? The archive is the sage's most guarded treasure, held in the chamber thought to contain more knowledge than all the tiers combined. Stop bringing me words. While she is speaking to you, one of the horde approaches her with a parchment held out before him. She takes it from him, her head turning to look away from you. There is a brief flare of bluish light from her hand as she hands the parchment back to the horde. Stop bringing me words I've already taken, or I will have your head. Put them in a separate pile so you know I've had them, or ask someone to read them to you. If you have to take in the same inane missive one more time, you'll regret it. Sorry, you had to witness that. Then where was I? Oh yes, the Silent Archive. Our scouts have reason to believe it survived. Some magic keeps the library from being swallowed by fire, so perhaps it too protects the Silent Archive. We've come to destroy the archive in Cairo's name. Going to destroy it? Of course, Fatebinder. It's forbidden knowledge after all, and it's not like Nerat doesn't have a plan. Never fear, we will deal with the Silent Archive appropriately. What don't you know about the Edict of Fire? I believe the Silent Archive, the heart of the Vellum Citadel, was never destroyed. If that's true, it would explain why the Edict is ongoing. If someone could get down there and remove the Silent Archive from the library, I'm willing to wager it would fulfill Kairos' will. What happened to the missive? I don't see how that's pertinent, but if you must know, you're not the only one with a unique talent in the Tears Fatebinder. Not everyone needs to use their eyes to read. Sending me to a library seemed obvious. What a perfect way to collect knowledge. Nerat has taken particular interest in me and my talents, and is working with me to refine them. I agree to the rules of the competition. Excellent. Normally I would ask you to prove your honesty and loyalty to the chorus, but your actions elsewhere have already shown that. You're free to enter. But I would ask a favor of you. My assistant, Foul Murmur, has something he needs done. If you would be so kind, he is somewhere nearby. I believe he was recently occupied talking to one of the prisoners. Oh, and I would watch yourself inside, Fatebinder. While I personally wouldn't have given the sages any warning, they were unable to prepare completely for the destruction. There are a few areas that were completely covered in lava before they stopped the building's collapse. It is a shame we had to lose all those precious treasures, but every war has its casualties, doesn't it? Yeah, because I was the one in charge of reading the Edict of Fire, and I gave them warning. So I wonder if that had an effect on it. Oh, hold on. Some of the loot over here. I love this little, like, lootable thing icon on the screen. I wonder if that had an effect on this whole thing, like the fact that I gave them the warning. Oh, it's right there. And it is a sigil of reaching grasp. Speaking of all those sigils, I should have my mans over here try to read them. Where would they be? Learn. 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 Is that all of them? I already know the sigil. Learn. Learn. Sweet. So I still only know 2 cores, Sigil of Illusion and Sigil of Force. But I could combine those 2 together to make Concussive Bolts. Or I can combine this with this to make False Pits. Conjure the illusion of an endless black pit below the target, convincing them they are falling to their death. The enemy is left prone until they can make sense of the illusion. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, I might as well assign these spells to people while I have open spell slots, right? I don't think there's any drawback to doing that. I need to talk to her assistant.
Can't do that.
It's not this guy. Well, let's just go in. Maybe he's down in the library. Okay, that looks incredibly like a puzzle.
Sorry, can't.
Passageway has been blocked by a magical field. It isn't clear how one might remove it. That's what happens when masters of warding magics compare notes for centuries. Regular doors and boring locks fall out of fashion. I was hoping the Edict of Fire had done us a favor and burnt away all these barriers, but we were not so lucky. There's a sequence to lower the barriers, but as custom and paranoia dictate, the sages use different sequences every day, and I'm guessing whomever set this one is long gone, likely dead. We'll need to look for something that might help. Thanks, Lantry. Sages smell of secrets, coal ink, and lies. Oh, loot that bookshelf. Maybe that's exactly what we need. It has a fine Vendrian Guard bronze dagger. Weird. I wasn't expecting to find a dagger in the bookshelf. I was expecting to find the books in the bookshelf, but silly me. As you approach the bodies at the end of the hall, the sage makes a low squeal of fear and falls over, feigning death. Wow, I'm convinced both these bodies are totally dead. You gain favor with Blade and Mark. The sage sighs and looks up to you. I wasn't sure that would work. Well, I was absolutely sure it wouldn't, but how was I supposed to know you weren't another one of those gangs? They're everywhere. I've been hiding in the area ever since the edict tore this place apart. You can never be too careful. You're a Fatebinder. I can't believe there's a Fatebinder at the Vellum Citadel. You're the one that declared the edict here. You know, it's because you warned us about what was to come we were able to cast a spell to preserve the Citadel before the edict could destroy it. I don't know if anyone got to thank you for that. Kind of backfired on us, though. It didn't stop the edict, it just froze everything in place as it was being destroyed. Preservation is preservation, I suppose. He shrugs, winces, and coughs up more blood. Not that it's going to do us any more good with all the Scarlet Chorus in here. See how many of those thugs ran in? When I saw them enter, I knew I couldn't stay hiding any longer. I had to come in and prevent anyone else from getting in, so I activated the barrier by the door. Doesn't explain why you're dying. I came over here to destroy the piece of the passcode so that no one can get through. But this one must have followed me. He attacked me and told me he'd kill him if I didn't tell him how to get through. You can see how well that went for him. Please, Fatebinder, you have to protect the Citadel from the Scarlet Chorus. Don't let them destroy it. That piece of the passcode will get you through the first barrier. Find the rest and keep them from those monsters. They can't be allowed to unlock our secrets. Thank you for the information. Of course, Fatebinder. I wish I could be more help, but I think my time has come to an end. Please keep the Citadel safe. Interesting that I gained favor with the Archon of Shadows. He must be watching us somewhere.
Standard curiosity protocols demand we rummage.
Yes, we always rummage. Lantry. Party has received incomplete passcode. How fortuitous! That truly is a part of the passcode needed to bypass the barrier protecting the Silent Archive. I haven't been this excited since I learned my first sigils. Truth is, in all my decades at the Vellum Citadel, I never once set foot anywhere near the archive. An ink stirring pole. What is this for? Might be useful.
Can't do that.
There's stairs over here, but I can't get to them.
That area below us doesn't look as bad as up here.
So yeah, I guess we just go through the barrier.
See? Every once in a great while, things are easier than I expect. Though I doubt any other barriers are going to be this easy to bypass. Keep that phrase. This is a good sign. If they had not secured the Silent Archive, they wouldn't have bothered to leave passcodes for any returning sages.
How did these guys get through? And how exactly do you think you're going to get away? Now get your worthless asses moving before I tell the censor myself. And if I get these shackles too, I can't read that fast enough. Hey, you, come here. I want to talk to you. Okay. A haggard man stands in the middle of the group, addressing them through clenched teeth. They are lounging in the room, almost completely ignoring him. If you can't get in line, I swear I'll leave you to burn in this forge. Do you want that? Just listen to me. We can all get out of here with our eyebrows intact. They're glowing parchment fragments. How hard could they be to find? Fatebinder, what are you doing here? I thought you fools blocked the passageway. My ears deceive, or did you just question my actions? Look at this! I'm making the Archon of Shadows like me. No, I only meant it was odd to meet you here. Forgive me, Fatebinder. I figured the censor sent you to check up on us. Don't worry, we'll be the first group to get through that barrier and find the Silent Archive. Tell me more about this contest. I assumed you knew. Why else would the censor have let you in? She's put us here to compete. We're supposed to find the Silent Archive, and it isn't just like the chorus to have a contest that gets a score of decent soldiers killed, which is why we're bent on finding the archive first. Rather, we were bent on finding it. This lot are squeamish as babes who don't want to singe the hair on their toes. Haven't found even a single piece of the passcode. We blocked the passage so no one could follow us, and then they sat down and refused to move. So I can try to get these guys to tear themselves apart. I can talk to the sages, say, remember how I warned you about the stuff? Or I can use my athletics. You people are pathetic. Your leader gave you an order, and I suggest you follow it before there's trouble. Or I can address him. You're being held back. Why wouldn't you rather press forward alone? I kind of want to address the sages. I think I am going to betray the chorus here. I don't want to destroy the Silent Archive, whatever it is. Yeah, let's go with the sages. Damn it, Fatebinder, what are you doing?
I'm not.
Alright, now we got ourselves an attack on our hands. You. Let me see this trampling in action. 5. Can you trample all the way to there? That would be great. Heart shot. Actually, come up over here. Get ready for a heart shot. You. Titans touch her. And you're next to that guy, so go ahead and stab him. Go ahead and toggle the AI back on for her. It's been annoying trying to control her in the battles, so. Ooh, that was awesome! Did you see that? That was dope. Now I need to equip my javelin. Go ahead and attack him. And you. Stampede him.
Right.
Then thrust. And disengage. And bleed.
Right.
What else can you do? Oh yeah, you've got the area of effect thing too. I don't know if this is gonna hurt verse, but we'll see. No, it didn't. Okay, we got ourselves a party member now.
Scurry, run from me.
All right, that's sweet. Let's level up first, real quick. More quickness, more accuracy. Let's bump up her accuracy at least one more. Save. Increases weapon damage while dual wielding. It's probably pretty good. I also like Pig on a Spit. I like the idea of that, of her swapping places. I also like the idea of her knocking people down. I don't need her having a taunt. Also, Fury's Rush is probably pretty good. If it does what I think it does, and like people, she always gets like free disengages, that'd be really good. Let's go ahead and go with Blade Dancer though, since I've been investing so many points into accuracy. Maybe if I invest those points into damage, I won't have to worry about it. Beast Blood Pollen, Potion of Protection, and Scarlet Notebook. Wonderful. But we will figure out how to get to the center of the library on the next episode after I leave this bookshelf. If you... Is this just a scroll? Yeah. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Tell me, do you think I made the right decision? Betraying the Scarlet Chorus after I've done so much to make them happy? Yeah. But, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.